Welcome to the Teach on Mars Mission Center, your very own online dashboard and administration environment. This is what you will use to monitor and manage everything that happens in your Teach on Mars learning ecosystem. The first thing you see when you open your Mission Center are the high-level KPIs that give you feedback at a glance of the overall activity of your mobile learning initiative. You can filter these KPIs using the criteria you defined yourself in your custom fields. And obviously, you can view much more detailed analytics on each individual training course or learner population. You can even access statistics on individual learners or a specific learning activity. But beyond statistics, what else can you do in the Mission Center? To answer that question, let's go back to the Teach on Mars app. Remember the wall with all those communications that you can use to engage your learners, build motivation, and inform your learner community about everything that's happening in their learning ecosystem? Well, the Mission Center is where you create those communications. Decide who your recipients will be, from all users right down to an individual learner. Then choose the communication type you want to send, a video, a training course recommendation, even a multimedia article that you can create right here on the fly. Give it a title, add your visuals, a couple of clicks, and you're done. Send your communication right away or save it for publication at a later date. In the learning zone of the Teach on Mars app, the learner sees your training courses organized by category and subcategory. The Mission Center is where you define and create those categories, and also where you build the training courses that populate. Creating a new training course couldn't be easier. Give the course a title, select the category you want to place it in, and define the keywords and tags that your learners will be able to use to search for the course quickly. Once you've done that, define which learners will have access to your new training course by building access rules based on filters, email addresses, or specially generated access codes. And now it's time to actually create the activities that will make up your training course. And this, as we say, is where the magic happens, especially now as you can create all your activities direct from the Mission Center using our ultra-intuitive Teach on Mars authoring interface. As you remember, every individual learner can view and customize his or her profile in the Teach on Mars app. The Mission Center is where you, as administrator, create the learner accounts behind each profile. It's also where you track the activity of your learners. You can create accounts one by one or batch import them directly by CSV file or from your HR management system or LMS. You can group your learners together into subpopulations for easier management and statistical analysis, and also to encourage social learning activity out in the field. At the same time, the Mission Center analytics enable you to monitor the level of activity and engagement right down to the individual learner. Whatever you need to do with your Teach on Mars environment, the Mission Center is where you'll come to do it. It's packed with functionalities and smart tools that will enable you to optimize the management and performance of your mobile-led learning ecosystem. For a more detailed view of just how much the Mission Center can help you do, contact Teach on Mars for an in-depth Mission Center demo.